Should be a good one tomorrow in Dallas, but right now it's Joey Janela to take on Chris Carter here live from Houston, Texas at the Premier Sports Arena. It's GCW, no sleep.
Our next contest is a singles bout set for one fall.
If you're on social media while watching this event, be sure to use that hashtag GCWSleep. Let us know what you think thus far, what you're looking forward to the most on tonight's event, as well as tomorrow on this Texas Loop for Game Changer Wrestling. Chris Carter back in a Game Changer Wrestling ring. Saw him back at the 2022 World on Lucha event when the collective was in Dallas. Also several of the GCW Loco Wrestling combined events here at the Premier Arena, as well as Emo Fight in New York. He has his hands full tonight with one of the staples of this company in the Bad Boy.
Introducing first, fighting out of the Promised Land.
He is the leader of change and kind of a big deal, Chris Carter.
Joey Janela, a former Game Changer Wrestling World Champion, for about 2 minutes before all of that got spoiled in Atlantic City. He has his chance once again to hold the championship. It'll be a three-way ladder match coming up at Homecoming at the Showboat during the month of August. We'll get to that in a bit.
Fighting out of Asbury Park, New Jersey.
He is the Bad Boy, Joey Janela.
Your referee is Pizza Tie. Opening bell sounds, the action about to get underway between these two. Until split crowd here in Houston. Joey does extend the hand, trying to be respectful. Is competition. The bell has already sounded, and Janela on the attack. Nobody home in the corner as Carter firing away. Flurry of punches on Janela. Carter does need to be aggressive here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Series of punches in the corner now from Carter. But Janela just walking out of the corner with him. He's going for a powerbomb, but countered. The punches in the... Carter does need to be aggressive here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Series of punches in the corner now from Carter. But Janela just walking out of the corner with him. He's going for a powerbomb, but countered. Carter back to his feet, moved to midsection by Janela. Carter off the ropes. Gets the head scissors on Janela. Joey trying to turn things around. Hit to the back of the head by Carter. Showing off his agility right there as Janela out to the floor to try to walk it off. Don't know if he's safe out there though, as here comes Carter all the way to the top rope. Connects with Janela, driving him down to the floor here in Houston. Took that big risk, it paid off for Chris Carter. Brings the action back inside as we take another look. Only a 1 count as they get back inside the ring. Carter on his feet here. We get some momentum, handspring. But Joey catches him. German suplex. Just launched the man. Full Nelson now from Janela. Dragon suplex from the bad boy. Hooks that leg. Gets 2 as Carter able to kick out. MLJ back at the commentary desk. Janela with a lifter.
Quite a nice lifter at that. After introducing this contest, I dipped to the backstage just to get a feel of things, and I was coming out through the curtain getting ready to come over here, and that's when I witnessed Chris Carter going for that dive. I said, I should wait up here for a moment.
Yeah. Taking those necessary risks.
Oh, you got to do that against Joey Janela. I mean.
Yeah, you're realizing it's one of the top athletes in this promotion. Perhaps on the verge of beginning a second reign as world champion if things go his way in Atlantic City as part of that 3-way ladder match coming up at Homecoming.
You know, I really, I try to be as impartial as possible, but I really hope that Joey Janela comes away with that gold come Homecoming. Because, it's been a while that we've had a champion here in GCW that we can be really proud of.
Another uppercut, knocking him off the top rope that time was Janela. It will be Joey, Blake Christian, and Mance Warner. 3-way ladder match to determine who is the rightful GCW World Champion.
Whoa!
Carter, amazing!
He just popped off a springboard Dragon Rana.
Yes, he did.
Him. He almost won with it, too.
And it was only a near fall. Joey out to the floor.
And you notice Chris Carter put a lot of impact on that move. He didn't try to hold on to it for an immediate pinfall. Whoa, whoa.
Oh, went for the toe pick, caught by Janela. Death Valley driver on the floor.
Good night. Roll that man in the ring and pin him.
Rolls him in the ring.
I think that's what we're going to do.
Not pinning him, though.
He's going to give him another one.
A second Death Valley driver inside the ring this time. And now he's going to pin him. But Carter kicks out. 2 Death Valley drivers. One of them was on the floor, and somehow he's still in this match. Don't know how.
Well, I mean, he knows, Chris Carter knows how big of an opportunity this is, not only to be in a singles match here in GCW, but be in a singles match against one of the top dogs here.
One of the pillars of the promotion.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
Joey looking under the ring. He's got plenty of toys to play with. A door and a chair, both retrieved. See what he has in mind with these objects. Bringing them toward.
Oh, they're on the other side of us, thank goodness.
He's dragging that door toward the backstage area, the locker room, if you will.
In the locker room.
The locker room, if you will. Shout out to Goldfarb, wherever he may be. Referee trying to encourage him to bring the action back toward the ring, but I don't think so. Carter's got his hands on a chair now from underneath the ring.
Oh boy, this is. I knew this night was going to get out of hand, but I mean, yeah, match 2.
I thought it was going to be the main event. I mean, that is going to get out of hand at the main event.
This whole thing's going to get out of hand. This is the Houston Premier Sports Arena. There's no laws here, Dave.
Yeah,
I tried to explain this to you. Oh, God.
They're up on the stage right next to the main camera. Be careful, Joey. Death Valley driver position. Carter trying to fight it off.
Somebody protect the equipment.
Watch the camera, man. And Joey knocked off of that platform down toward the door bridge on the floor. Head first into the door. Thankfully, the camera was not knocked over. We still have a feed for you. The feed is yummy.
We still have a card full of matches, though, Dave.
We do. And we also have a giant ladder right over there. And Chris Carter is climbing it.
How high is he going?
Very high. And he's higher than the ladder will take him. He's above
Chris
the
Carter.
Premier Arena sign. He hasn't even jumped yet. And they're already chanting. Through the door goes Janela, courtesy of Chris Carter. The Houston fans losing their mind in response. Can't win the match out on the floor, though.
Oh, let's take another look at this. From how high up in the air, Chris Carter comes diving down. It's just a body block of sorts, really.
Yeah. And going back to the top rope this time.
Shooting star press. Wow.
Cover 2. Joey kicked out.
I'll tell you what, man, this Chris Carter, he's come to play here tonight. Not only is he dishing out the big moves, but he's been taking big moves too. Chris Carter is definitely putting on a showcase for himself here this evening.
That's exactly what he needs to do. He also needs to pull out the victory, though.
Yes.
If he can. Both wrestlers back to their feet. Carter using the ropes. Staying on his feet there is Joey with an uppercut.
Chris Carter got a little bit too much momentum springing off that middle rope, and that came back to bite him.
Janela chopping away at the chest, continuing to chop at each other from a kneeling position.
If this goes into strike battle territory, which it looks like it is, well, wow, I'm surprised. I would have given the edge to Joey Janela in this.
And then we see that flurry.
There it is.
One big forearm. Carter's still on his feet, though.
Sometimes you have to eat a few shots to get one in for yourself.
Took Carter down with a clothesline as he was going for a discus clothesline of his own.
He said, your spin move does not harm me. I'm the juggernaut. Don't you know who I am?
Off the second. Destroyer from Carter. Back on his feet. Charging at Janela. Off the second rope. Going for a stunner, it looked like, but blocked by Janela. Package pile driver.
Count to 30.
That's all.
The winner of the match, Joey Janela.
Carter gave it his best shot. Took several huge risks. But the veteran of Game Changer Wrestling, one of the pillars of the company, and perhaps on the verge of becoming GCW World Champion for a second time once we head to Atlantic City for homecoming. Who knows what the future holds for the bad boy, Joey Janela. Carter's still feeling the effects, but gets the handshake after the matchup from Janela. 2 weeks ago, we were in Phoenix, Arizona, back at the Nile Theater. Let's look back at what took place.